Joining us in the Movieland spotlight is Robert Enriquez, director and writer known for his work on the recent release of Stone Creek Killer. So first and foremost, congratulations on the release.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited. Excited to have it done. As you know, we've already released it in the US, so now I'm really, really pumped to have it released in Australia.
So how would you best describe this movie to someone who hasn't seen it?
My little pitch on this, it's pretty simple. Well, I won't describe why I like it, but my thing about this film is it's a small town thriller. That's the super short version. It's about a cop who's about to lose his department, while at that same time, there's some serial killings happening in his town. He's not making any progress, and then next thing you know, he brings on a psychic to try to help him. Then he starts to become under suspicion himself, and as the film unfolds, he has to try to keep himself safe, as well as trying to solve this crime at the same time.
Yeah, what initially inspired you to work on this type of film, and was it based on any true events at all?
The only true events that, after seeing them, you realize is the James Randi stuff, and it's not necessarily a true event, it's just a true fact about this world of the paranormal. But my interest was, I love character-driven, I love small-town projects, I love thrillers, but mainly it's that small-town thriller vibe. I just love that. I've always loved that in films. And when I first got the script, which I don't even know if you were born yet, I think I got the script in 2003.
Yeah.
So
86. I'm older than I look.
They're still pretty young. 2003, I got this script. I was just repping projects at the time. And then years and years passed. We had it set up with other directors. We had David Armstrong, who's the DP of most of the Saw films. He was going to direct it at one point. We had different cast members. We had it set up, at much larger budgets, and then even different areas. We had it set up in Louisiana at one point, in Maine originally, Arizona, Los Angeles, and then it ended up in Minnesota. So it's been a really, really long journey to get this thing to the screen.
Oh, amazing. Well, in a murder mystery, everyone in the audience wants to play detective.
Yeah.
As a director, how satisfying is it when you manage to stay one step ahead and truly fool the audience without giving anything away? That plot twist completely blindsided me. That's how I loved it.
Good. I'm glad to hear that from you. But yeah, for me, hands down, that's the most fun experiences. And especially I noticed this not only in the theaters, but when we did the theaters for film festivals. Like earlier on when we're doing the festivals, and at the very end doing the Q&As, people are like, I thought for sure it was this person. You got me. I thought it was this person. You really, or the people who are always, oh, I always figure it out, but not this one.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you really always figure it out? Come on.
Well, Clayne Crawford carried this film very well. What made him the right choice for this role?
Well, first and foremost, I was able to get a hold of him. that was a good starting point. And then we really collaborated a lot on getting the script to where he was happy with it, because it was, it was a 10-page shoot, a 10-day shoot, and we knew that going in. So we're like, if we shoot 110 pages versus 86 pages, I'm going to kill the guy. I mean, it was hard enough on him as it was. So we collaborated a lot, and it was just, and bringing him on, it was first, I had the connection to him from another project I did in the past, and we stayed in touch. So I figured when this one was ready to go, let me try reaching out to him. And he happened to have a time period open. As you know about him, he likes small independent films as well as larger projects. So it was a good move. It was a good move on us to keep that connection, to reach out to him. And I do think he played a really, really strong Carl. So good.
Oh, yeah, it's very hypnotizing. And that was the character that made me more interested in the film. And so he did well in recognizing him from the Lethal Weapon TV series. And he followed playing Mel Gibson's role very well as well. So yeah, very, very great casting. And yeah, good. Congrats on that one.
That's right. I forgot the series based off the movie, which was Mel, who's an Australian. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, small towns can feel safe on the surface, but terrifying underneath. How important was the setting to the mood of the film?
So important. And again, to me, I love those kind of towns. I love driving through them and not staying because, like you said, it can be eerie, especially once the sun goes down. Even in that town, like I said, I have a place that we own there now, and once the sun goes down, I could be 3 blocks down the street, but when I'm walking home, I'm like looking over my shoulders, any weird sounds, car headlights in the distance. You just don't know. It's like things can happen there, or people could disappear. There's that vibe, naturally. So trying to highlight it with a film and with actors and with lighting and score, I feel like it just makes it so much easier because there's such a daunting feel when you're in that and you're like, and it's also seasonal. Like when I'm there in the winter and it's all covered in snow, you're like, there could be a body under that snow that you don't find for 6 months until the snow thaws. Or we can go out to this old mining area that's now a lake and just put a body out there. There's a lot of interesting things that could happen in a place like that.
Yeah, and the cinematography on this is wild too, like the aerial shots as well. That was beautiful. So like it just also like as beautiful as it was haunting seeing it. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
the killer's out there somewhere and this like
Yeah.
amazing place is very well done.
Could be anywhere. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. You also appear in the film. I didn't realize till after I watched it.
Yeah.
And I was very interested in your rivalry as well. Do you often jump in for a sneaky cameo, or was this just a quick kind of casting mismatch?
I've done a few. I've actually directed and produced, and I've written another film that I played I played the main lead and then also wrote, direct, did all that stuff. So that was the most cumbersome. But typically it's smaller, like this one. This was a good sized role. So it was nice to, have something because it's fun. I still enjoy acting. I'd rather not do it full time, but it was fun to do while directing and producing on this one because it wasn't too big of a role. So I enjoy doing those cameos.
So, what was the most intense or difficult scene to shoot in this film?
The most difficult scene was probably it's the scene where Carl comes up to the house. He's got the shotgun. He just picked it up from the bar. He's going in to find Adam or find Meredith. We don't know. And the sun is setting. And it's like we had to do a lot of choreography. We had to get a lot done while we were losing our light. So that was one where me and Clayne were just running up and down the street. We're trying to move cars because whenever you're under the gun like that, that's when you turn the camera and you go, why is there 15 cars parked right there? We were supposed to be parked down the street, so everybody's scrambling. The rain was coming in and out because they had these flash rainstorms that day. And it was one of those things where you get through it and you look back and you go, oh my gosh, we actually got those, several pages. We probably did it in 10 minutes between rain and between moving cars, okay, we're ready to shoot now. Where's that rifle? It's just one of those chaotic scenes. And that one was the hardest, I would say, throughout the whole film. There's other ones that had some difficult moments, but that was probably the hardest one.
What about the most rewarding shot?
At the same time, that was, to me, hands down, the most rewarding. I love how it came out. I'm very happy with the ending too, because I love the particular actor, who he rises to the occasion in that scene. I love what he did. I love what he did in that scene. I love what they all did in that scene. I thought it looked great. I love the music. Just, it's a very rewarding ending.
Yeah, I was going to say the score is great. It was minimal, but still it was enough. Less is more sometimes. So yeah, score was great there. Added a lot to the feel of it. But yeah, as you said, the ending was huge. I didn't want it to end at that point. It's like almost like I wanted a new film to start. It's absolutely brilliant.
Nice. Well, we'll stay tuned because we're also Clint, the writer. I gave him his homework assignment and he's already written our pilot episode because we're going to try to make it into a TV series now.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So we can really expand everybody.
Yeah. I love the mystery side of things, but also I love following a killer and their side of their stories.
Yeah.
But there's one I actually watched the other night because I was talking to the missus about, like the whole detective side of things and how you fooled me. But the one on Netflix called I Will Find You. I don't know if you catch that one yet.
Oh, not yet.
got the Avatar guy as a lead. Forgot his name. But that one was very confusing, where it was like they set you up to bait you like this is the killer, and then it twists, and then the bait again, and it twists. And to the point, there was so many twists that I was exhausted with it, and I'm like, this is just stupid now, like. But you had the right amount of that. So I think like that's where it paid off well on your side.
Oh, good. Thanks.
But
And
yeah,
just so I don't forget, what was that called? I Will Find You?
yeah, I will find you. Just think the first 8 episodes, I was on the edge of my seat. And then by the time like so many twists are gone by, I was just like, I don't even care who it is anymore. So
It was you. By the time it was over, you were the killer.
what do you think makes audiences still so fascinated by serial killer mysteries and small-time crime stories?
I think the reason why people like it's true crime. It's something that could really happen. I mean, even watching this, not that I would do it, but I think, how could I really go out there and manipulate somebody into believing something? Not to make them do something heinous necessarily, but with phones, with just going online, looking at you could find so much about somebody and then put yourself in the right situation to manipulate them. And it's like, that's kind of what happens in a lot of these, thrillers that are out there, from Silence of the Lambs to like something like this. It's like, it's something that could really happen. And that's what keeps you riveted. It's not where, there's no way that could happen. Those, they'll come and go. But when it's something that can really, when you see Jaws, it's like, that could really happen. And luckily it doesn't, but it could. Just like, this with, no spoilers again, but I think that the people, they love that jolt. They love that scary vibe. They like the endorphins, the dopamine, whatever it is. And just knowing that it could be something that actually happens keeps them going. And I think they keep getting made because they're cheap. You can make them for a lot less. You don't have to spend that much money.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's very well done. But yeah, looking back now, what are you most proud of with Stone Creek Killer?
I'm most proud just overall. I'm really happy because we did it for a very small amount of money. We did it. There's a list of things. We did a very small amount of money. We did it in a very short amount of time. I did it with a very, very inexperienced crew because it was set up in a rebate area where a lot of people hadn't had much experience. I'm very proud of two of the lead actors in there that happen to be my clients. It was fun to see them do leads in a film, and that was Vincent Washington and Brittany Young, Marge and Vincent. I'm just proud that we got a really good distributor. I mean, Vertical released this in the US. We did like 5 different states, and then we trended really high in the suspense on Amazon. So there's just a whole list of things I'm very proud about this. And it's not like it came out and hit the trades and it sold for $15 million, but that's a lottery ticket. That doesn't happen every day. So as far as all those things I listed, it's just, I can't put one ahead of the other.
Well, I really hope the best for it, and I recommend everybody check it out because it's a lot of fun. But I'm curious, what's next for you as a filmmaker?
As a filmmaker, I don't know yet. I mean, like I said, we're going down the road to make this into a pilot because I would love to do I love television now. If I could have told this in 8 episodes instead of an hour and a half, that would be heaven. So I have a few other indie scripts. I'm a little more focused right now on my management company, just because we're finally in a place that's kind of normal with no strikes and no COVID and all this. So it's like, I want to keep that going. But on the filmmaker side, I'm probably going to be more focused on getting this made in TV. And then if things come up, I have a few other indie films that I would love to make. I have like a more modern day ethnic version of True Romance, which is one of my favorite films. And it's fun. It's going to have action, romance, and thriller in that. But I need to get probably $1 million, maybe 2 million. Would love to do that. I was even thinking today, like, oh, what if someone in Australia was intrigued by Stone Creek and wanted to help? I would love to shoot something like that film in Australia, because that would, with the texture that's there, it would be amazing.
Here at Movieland, we love recommending movies. Can you give us 6 of your favorite movies for us to watch? Old, new, sky's the limit.
It's pretty, I love Life is Beautiful. I love Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
I love Shawshank Redemption, Pulp Fiction, True Romance, and number 6, Slumdog Millionaire.
All right, yeah, there's someone there I haven't seen, but yeah, big Jim Carrey fan, so all about Dumb and Dumber.
That is such a classic. That and the Austin Powers films. Those are so good. In my opinion, they're amazing.
Definitely. Well, side note, love a murder mystery film, obviously. What was a film that you couldn't crack the case for and got blindsided with?
Oh, Usual Suspects. You see that one?
No, I haven't.
You haven't seen Usual Suspects?
No.
Oh,
I know of it. I know of it.
I hope it still holds, but that to me, that's one of the best.
Yeah. We all love the cinema. I'm curious, what are your go-to snacks from the candy bar?
Okay. When I'm not torturing myself with a diet, I'll go straight for just give me a extra large popcorn. I can just do that all day. And then you got to balance it with the sweets. So I would go with any kind of chocolate bar. We do that at home, but we we just put honey on it.
Honey popcorn.
So it's all sticky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I don't know what it is. It's just irritating. It has to be
You got to keep them separate.
popcorn.
Keep them separate.
Yeah, yeah. Well, again, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yours.
Wish you all the best for Stone Creek Killer and looking forward to what you do next, buddy.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me.